Welcome back, guys. My name is Eric. This is Metal7 Gaming, and we're taking a look at Cliff Empire today. This game got, I think, released recently. It's version 1.1, obviously not too long ago. Basic premises, essentially into the world, nuclear kind of mist covers the world up to a certain height. And so we've kind of created these towers, and we're building on the towers above the nuclear mist. There's people up in orbit that are keeping, you know, we are the light of the world, keeping everything going. So we're going to try this. It's kind of a city builder type of thing. Let me kill the Mellow 7 there at the bottom before it gets going. Not really set up to do this, to be honest. I'm more or less just doing it because I had half an hour and I couldn't think of what else to do. So I got this game. I think it looks spectacular. I'd like to actually do some 3D models that are similar to what they have in here for my BattleTech minis. So we're going to go, I gave it a quick look the other day. We're going to do a new game. We'll go through the tutorial and we'll give it a try. Like I said, I got a little ambitious last time, and it tells you to build this and that, and then I'd build 4 of them, and then before I knew it, I was behind and struggling and ran out of money. So we'll try playing it a little bit closer to the vest initially. This game is a bit slow, I will say that, which is fine. I mean, every game has its own pace, and there's definitely days where that's the pace I'm involved in. So we're going to go ahead and just do the default initially. You know, we have, let's see, there's a sandbox, there's a tower defense. We're going to go ahead and just do the default mission here and work our way through here. Build storage, it says build storage, click an empty area, click on select industries, select storage, and build it. All right, easy enough. So this is our map right here. So I'm just going to maybe start right here. And we'll click industry and we'll click storage. Choose a location and how about right there?
Large construction completed.
Start on the edge of the map. Use them wisely to create a settlement on Earth. The audio looks okay. Alright, we get a reward. So next bit of the tutorial, we need to build a landing platform and housing for 15 citizens. So landing pad is necessary for them to come. It can only be built on cliff edges. We either need to build 2 houses or a medium residence to accommodate the people. Okay, so again, we click a spot. In this case, we click here, and we select landing platform. Whoops. We put it right there next to our storage. Let's go there. So at which point they're going to come through. Now, you can set, so you can see this is the percentage. So it needs 350 cryptocurrency and 8 matter to or 15 matter total to finish. And we have 106, 105, whatever. We've got 80 water and we've got 60 food. And our currency is right here. And we've got different spires that we can go to, I guess, as well. But we'll stick here for this middle one for the moment. And now we need to do some housing. So again, same thing. We're just going to kind of click in here. And we can build either 2 houses or a medium residence. So a medium residence is going to hold 26 tenants and consumes 4 kilowatts and 20 and 350. So 26, 350, 20. We do this, it's half of that. It takes half the space. 10 and 175. So essentially, it's exactly the same as far as total costs go. This one consumes 2 kilowatts. This one consumes 4. It's really just a look thing. Let's do just 2 of the houses to start with because we can. Let's see. You can spin these using your mouse wheel or with Q and E. I'm not really sure what the point of the roads is because as far as I could tell, they don't really do anything. So we're gonna use our space fairly aggressively here and pack these guys in. Now you do have a speed here, so you can speed the time up. And you can go up to time 6.
Small construction complete.
Take our money. And I'm gonna kind of zoom in here. This guy's kind of waiting here, but these are our little houses. I think these little buildings look great, actually. I like the detail. They're nice, simple. They remind me a lot of just 3D prints that, you know, haven't been painted yet. I think they look awesome. I really like the look of the game. So now we're waiting for 15 citizens to show up. And they're going to land over here on the platform. And there you go. You can see they're walking off right now. We'll go ahead and speed the time up.
Objective completed.
That guy's wandered off. This guy's still stuck in there waiting for something else to do. We've got somebody hanging out there. So this is kind of our money here. So we made -3. As people get jobs and pay taxes and that sort of stuff, we'll earn money. As people are unemployed, then we'll lose money because we're paying social services and stuff. So now we need to generate power supplies. Here, let me knock the time down there to 1. So we can either do wind turbines or solar panels here, and they're under energy. Whoops. And again, same thing. We're going to we'll just click a spot here. So wind turbines work essentially all the time, but dependent on the wind, right? So it needs one spot and it's going to generate 10. It's going to generate those all day long, whereas the solar one is going to generate 18 for one, but it's only going to generate in the day. So our different areas have different bits. So if we look here, we can see we got good sunshine, but our windiness isn't very good. So maybe we want to go lots of solar, but not very many, and then batteries, right? So we're going to work off battery power at night. So we'll have to mess with that. So I'm kind of thinking, let's see, that takes one spot, it generates 18. This has 2, takes 4 actually. I know it says it takes 2 workspaces, but that's a mistake, I think. Yeah. It takes 4. And it generates 72, which I think is 18 times 4. So that's fine. 8 and 480, 2 and 120. So the cost is the same. So I think I'm going to just kind of initially start with 4 along here. And power was a big issue for me. So we're going to kind of see, let's see, we generate now, that's going to generate 18. This is going to need 2. So we've got 4. We should be okay.
Objective completed.
But we're only generating power during the day. And you can see it right here. So during the day, we're up to 32, 33, and we require 5. And at night, that's going to go down. So now we need to build a battery station and charge 2 batteries. Because again, we're only generating power during the day. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll put it maybe over here. Here's our battery station, 6 and 240. Workspaces maybe is how many workers it needs. It's probably this right here rather than spaces there. Okay, so let me get this more or less generated there. I'm going to kind of spin this way, so kind of the open ends up with our little street there. I think that's what I want to do. Again, I love the look of this. There's all our stuff. So our little pods are going to come in. What happened was I got to a point where I didn't have enough pods to keep all my stuff busy, and I couldn't make the money to build the airport to build more pods. So now that's built, and if we look in here, we're going to see during the day, when we're generating a lot of extra power, right? We're using 5 of our 55, and we're putting the rest of that towards charging, and that charging is going to fill up batteries. And then at night, when the time switches, we'll see this switch back. So there's 1 battery filled. We need to get 2 filled. Or during the day, we're still doing okay. And at night, you can see this is going to drop.
Objective completed.
And at some point, oh, are we going to get sun all day long here? No, here we go. Now we're well and truly into night. You can see now we're working off our battery consumption. So we've got 50 stored up there. We've got 5 there. We're doing okay. So that's how that's going to work. All right, we'll get our reward. We get some money. Now we need water for our people, right? Because all our people are going to require water. And you can see our needs right here are essentially 1. We've got 79 stored up, but we need 1 per day with the people we have. So we're going to need a water extraction system. And it's under, what is it under? Industry. So again, we select a spot, we go to industry, and we find our water. I thought it said it was under industry. Cold, plant, mega. Am I just missing it? Storage, cold, matter, mega drill, airport, trading, trade, battery, air, lightning, uranium. Okay. Water extractions under food. Okay, there we go. And we'll kind of keep going here. I'm going to put it like right here. There we go. So 79 stored, and then we'll get whatever. And this is kind of tells you how you're doing as far as like if this drops. Like for instance, right now we don't need vitamins. It's telling us we've got plenty of additional foods. So these are all food. And now we can take a look here, and you can see that we are going to be building. We're using 4 workers. We're consuming 4 kilowatts, and overall efficiency is not great. Manpower supply we're fine. Power supply we're good. Manpower we're a little bit short. Cliff effect is 37. So our water's not great. Groundwater, we've only got 37% groundwater. So we're going to get less water on this one than we would maybe somewhere else. So we'll go ahead and kick the time up here. Watch that roll through. We'll get our 3 water. Now, the priority here is actually the priority for the drones, as it says there. So that's to make sure that if it's got extra, it takes care of it. If it needs supplies, it takes care of it. Initially, everybody's kind of about the same. I ended up with a bit where I really had too much stuff stockpiled. I couldn't get it sold. And these guys weren't getting the stuff to the platform to sell it. So let's go ahead and knock this back down to 1. Build some crop fields. We do need crop fields. 3 smaller, 1 large. More effective on cliffs with fertile ground. They do not require power. An indoor crop doesn't depend on the soil's fertility, but does consume power. So if we take a look here, we don't know what our fertility is. So we need to research geoprospecting at a university, which I haven't seen yet. So for now, since we don't know what that is, but we know we're going to get decent sunshine power, let's go ahead and build some indoor crops. And we need to build 3. Let's just go ahead and build a straight. Let's see. We got 3 of them. Let's see where we want to build. Maybe we put them right here next to our. We'll fill up this little square here. I'm kind of anal about this stuff. We'll put our 3 crops right there. Right now we need 1 per day, and we've got 55. I've got 15 people in 21 workplaces right now, so we are probably going to need more people. But we've got living space. We've got room for 26 people. So in theory, the next kind of shuttle down when people are ready to live here will bring people down. And we'll go ahead and kick the time up.
Small construction.
Get everything
completed.
built. All right, take our money.
Small construction completed.
Now we need to build a matter mine. This is kind of their overall resource for building stuff. This is our production resource. So matter can be obtained from matter mines. These are under industry. And again, we don't know how much we have. So we can go ahead here and we'll click this and we will go to industry and we will find our matter mine. It works, but with only 15 efficiency at night. Interesting. Okay. So it works all the time, but not as well at night. So I'm going to go ahead. Maybe I'll stick this on the other side of the water here. So this is going to start to generate our kind of our building. This stuff right here, 55. This is our matter.
Large construction completed.
And now we're waiting for it to go ahead and extract our stuff, and we don't know what our overall efficiency is. See the lights come on as night comes around. Pretty cool. I think this game is beautiful. I really like it. Now, because it's at night, we're only at 15% efficiency, right? We saw that. So it looks like afterwards we can swap, we can spin it however we want to spin it. So you can just put it down and then figure out what you think looks best.
Objective.
All right, let's knock this back down to 1, get our reward. Next thing, we need 40 citizens. Now, we don't have enough room for 40 citizens at the moment. We've only got 26 houses. So volunteers are signing up to settle your city. The rate at which they settle is determined by your city's prestige. So we're going to join settlers. I don't think I'm blocking too much with my... Oh, I am blocking. Hold on a second. You guys can't see too much of that, but give me a second here. We need that. Let me pause the game. Whoops. There we go. I think I'm paused. Let me move my mouse over here. Let me get back in here. Display capture. Let me move. Oops. No, not display. I need to move the webcam, not me. Try that. You guys get to see behind the scenes a little bit there. So, let me move my head here. So you can see right here, I've got 28 workplaces. I've got 15 people right now, and I've got living space for 26. I've got 15 people who are wishing to settle. So, we'll go ahead. Without the tutorial, this spot's a great spot to stick my head, but during the tutorial, it is what it is. So, I mean, I guess we could... Here, I guess what we can do is we can go ahead and move the display capture up. Obviously, I'm playing this on widescreen because I like my monitor quite a lot. And I wasn't really planning on recording this. We're just doing this because I have time. So now my head blocks a lot less, and you guys can see the full width of the monitor. So let's go for it. And I'm going to go ahead and build a couple more houses, I guess. Maybe this time what we'll do is we will build... See, those hold 13H. We need 40. Maybe this time we build one of the bigger houses. Right, so we'll come here and we'll build a medium residence. So we've got a lot of options. This one holds 26 people and consumes 4 kilowatts, and we can see right there, and that balances out there. So if we double this, I'm hoping it's going to hold 52 and consume 8, and it just doubles. Then we've got these cottages. These cottages are a little bit different. They hold 5 and they consume 1. How does that? So they're not quite as efficient, but they're not a good use of space. Manor house, kind of the same thing. Now these are beautiful. They start to add aesthetics. So they hold 10 and they take 2, as opposed to this one is 13 and 2. So they're a little bit heavy on energy. And then kind of same thing, historical blocks. This one holds 13. It's going to bring tourists. It consumes 5 though, right? 25 and 1,000. It costs quite a bit more and consumes double the power. So I think for now, oh, there's a bus station. Oh, that's going to be cool. I think now we'll just build a medium residence. We've also got these down here. We've got these eco houses. They provide residents with water, food, salad, and grapes. They cost us significantly more though. 35 and 1900 versus that. So maybe this is kind of a late game type of deal. So for now, I think we go medium residence. Why not? All right. And I think we'll build it right here where it can overlook the farms. We'll unpause. We'll speed up the game just a little bit. And we'll see how that goes. So that's going to give us enough room. We've got 28 work spots right now. So we need double the people anyway.
New citizens arrived.
Now we've got hopefully 15 more citizens that are going to get off the bus here. Come to the big city. Look at the view out there. The radioactive wastes. So I believe these are the other shards and wastes. So that's probably Unity and maybe that's shard or vice versa. I'm not really sure how it works at the moment. So ecology. Decreases the growth of industry in the city, significantly decreases the nuclear power plants, rises if parks and crops are present. Okay, so this is dropping because we're building industry, but we're not building parks and stuff, right? So that's okay though. I'm fine with that. We could actually, if we wanted to, I haven't got a deal for it, but let's see about building a little park. Let's come here. We could build maybe, how much does this garden cost? 262. Let's build a little one. Let's just build one little park, and hopefully that we see that come up. We'll put it right there. Now we don't want to get too carried away. Again, last time I did, and we didn't have the money, the energy, the anything going on. But we got our little park there. Hopefully that balances out some of the industry we've done. We got our citizens. I got a little bit of time left here. Oh, build a town square. Oh, okay. Well, we're going to do that anyway. Cheap, easy solution for obtaining passive income. So this is essentially just kind of a local market type of spot. And we will, I'm not quite sure where we're going to put it yet. It was under commerce. And you can see we've got office buildings. These essentially just earn you money. They have aesthetics. They have a lot of workplaces. They consume power, but they just earn flat cash. So it's interesting that it doesn't tell us what it earns us here. So it says generate stable passive income. Workplaces 3, consumes 2, entertainment of 15. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll put it right here. We'll figure out what else we're going to fill in there, but maybe we build residences around here as we need to, right?
Objective completed.
So now we need a maintenance center. The more of this we have up, we're going to get fire risk, so we are going to get some more maintenance workers, and that is under security, oddly enough. But you know what? Maintenance center, choose location. Maybe we put it kind of here, central. Now I'm going to put it right here next to the industry. There we go. Well, I say maybe we'll put houses all around here, around this, or maybe a couple office buildings or something along those lines. Interesting, they don't land on the pad, they land underneath it. But now we've got these little guys here, so I assume these are maintenance vehicles for these guys to use. So we need 10 workers, it's gonna consume 5 kilowatts and do 8. So how are we doing on our power? We're now up to needing 33. So we might wanna start thinking about some more power soon. Oh wait, so we're still getting double. So I think we're still okay during the day. We're gonna make enough to charge overnight. So for it. So now we need a 3D printing facility, and we're going to produce engines and furniture. And these are under industry. And this is how we make all our stuff. And you can see right here, there's furniture, there's home appliances, gadgets, that sort of stuff. So they want engines. I'm not sure what the engines are for, to be honest, at this point. But let's go ahead and click here. And that is under industry, I believe. Matter of mind, 3D printing facility. And I think we kind of continue with our industry here. I'm thinking maybe we put some more solar panels over there because we're going to need those soon. And in fact, I'm going to drop a couple of those down right now because I think, like I say, that's going to start to be an issue sooner rather than later as we build more of these up. So now we've got our 3D printing facility right here, and we can build whatever. We get 2 things per facility. Now they want us to build engines and furniture. So we'll build one of each, and we'll see how that goes. And we'll see those start to kick up right now. So right now they'd like one of each of these things. So we're going to kind of cruise through there and see how that goes. Whoops. Now, we have 51 workplaces, 45 people, but room for 52. So we're a little bit under on manpower at the moment. We require 40 energy. We've got 54 that we're getting at the moment. Hopefully that's going to go up here a little bit. 60, 70. I mean, we did build those extra ones, so I'm hoping we get over 80. So we are getting some charge power buildup. So we want to make sure that we have charge power left over every morning, because that tells us if we're really falling behind or not. So I think we're doing okay at the moment. That was one of the problems I ran into. Now you can see we're actually making a profit now. So we're doing okay. Positive income. We've made our 2 produce engines, or we produced our 2 engines, but we haven't built. Oh, I'm not building the right thing. Hold on. There. I was building these rather than that. Here, we'll build one of those 2. What the heck? We'll minimize it for now. You can click this back and forth right up till it clicks. And then whatever it's at when this goes through, you're okay. So of course nighttime, and again we're getting some overall for efficiency 13 for the night shift. So and there's one. I'm gonna go and kick the speed up to 6. We'll get our other one going. There's one. Now I'm not sure how often we need these. 1 item is consumed for the storage per cycle. So is the cycle 1 day? So ultimately we're going to want to be able to have at least 2 of these, right? Because we need to make 1, 2, 3 of these, 3 different items every day, and potentially engines for whatever the engines are for too. So, and that brings up the trading portal. But I think for right now, we go ahead and stop the game here. We'll come back. I'm going to pause. And we'll build our trading portal, which is pretty cool. And from there, we can take these extra goods, extra food, extra whatever we need, and go ahead and sell it. You can see right now, we're needing 3 food per day and 2 water per day. So we're going to want to pay attention to that. And we can sell extra food and water. So our crop right now is +4 per cycle, every time it flips around. So that's pretty good. And our water was, that's our solar power station. Where's our water? This one? There we go, water extraction. Consumes 4 overall efficiency. I'm not really sure how to tell how many we have. How many are we getting per day? I guess we just kind of have to watch it and see how many you're actually producing per day. Let's turn this off and kind of... So we look like we're doing okay right now. It looks like we're going to generate more than 2 a day. But hard to tell at the moment. So maybe water's going to be the next thing we need to worry about. Otherwise, we're doing okay down here. Maybe we kick this over since we've got our extra appliance. No, we've got an extra furniture. So we would kick this up to here and there. We got 1 of each of those. No. We're going to go 2 of these, right? We need 2. Let's hit go. That'll kick in. That'll give us those for the day. Actually, apparently it didn't. I thought these... gadgets, right? That's what this says? Maybe it's what we have at the beginning of the day? I don't know. Actually... we have an extra furniture, so I'm going to do 1 of that and 1 of that. All right, and we'll call it there. We'll come back for the next one tomorrow, I guess. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Cheers.